All right, let's dive into something pretty interesting today. We're going to be talking about a platform called BizBlast Media, and specifically how it's using video to help all kinds of businesses cut through the noise and actually grow.
I mean, this is the big question, right? We live in a world that's just saturated with information, with ads, with content. So how do you, as a business, make your story not just heard, but, actually remembered? How do you build trust? That's the core problem we're looking at. Okay, so to tackle that exact problem, BizBlast Media was created. Let's start at the beginning and break down what this platform really is and how it's supposed to work. At its heart, it's pretty straightforward. BizBlast Media is all about using really high-quality video as a strategic tool. And the keyword there is strategic. This isn't just about making pretty videos, it's about using them to get real, tangible results for a business. So, what's the purpose behind the videos? Well, you can think of it as a three-step journey. First, you have to showcase what a business does, but do it with real clarity. Then, once people understand what you do, that clarity starts to build credibility. And finally, when you have that trust and credibility, you can truly connect with your audience on a much more genuine level. So, who is this actually for? Is it just for, big tech startups or massive corporations? Well, you might be surprised by just how wide the range of industries is. And that's the first thing to really get. It's designed to be accessible. It doesn't matter if you're a small, local shop just getting started or a much more established company. The whole idea is that the platform can scale right along with you. Its real strength is just how versatile it is. I mean, it starts with the backbone of so many of our communities. Your local businesses, your professional services like lawyers, accountants, you name it. And then it expands out to those sectors where honestly, seeing is believing. Think about contractors, construction companies, and of course, real estate agents. It's also a perfect fit for building trust in these really personal fields, right? Like healthcare, wellness, and fitness. And, the same goes for the beauty industry, where salons and spas really need to sell an atmosphere and show off their results. And it's not just about physical products or spaces. The same ideas work for knowledge-based professions, everything from education and training to personal and business coaching. It's also a seriously powerful tool for the tech world. It helps IT firms and software companies take really complex ideas and make them simple and understandable. And of course, it's just a natural fit for e-commerce and retail brands that need to make their products pop, or for restaurants that want to make you hungry just by watching. Think about any industry built on experience and trust. Travel, hotels, even your local auto shop. They all benefit from this. And we can even go a step further. Creative professionals, event managers, they use it to bring their super dynamic work to life. The big takeaway here is if your business relies on building trust with people, this approach can probably help. Okay, so we've seen it works for a ton of different fields. But why? What's the secret sauce that makes it so effective across the board? Well, let's get into the core approach. It really all boils down to this one phrase. The entire philosophy is about being polite, humble, and trustworthy. This is so different from aggressive, in-your-face sales tactics. It's a strategy built on earning people's attention, not demanding it. And that whole trustworthy vibe is really built on three core pillars. First, the focus is on genuine promotion, stuff that feels authentic and real. Second, it's all about clear messaging, so your potential customers get the value right away. And finally, the whole point is long-term growth, not just a quick sale. It's about building a solid foundation. So, you've got the who's, you've got the why, but what's the so what? What does all of this actually lead to for a business? What's the ultimate goal? Well, it breaks down into a pretty clear sequence of results. First, using video this way lets you communicate your value way more effectively than just text. That powerful communication then lets you reach a much broader audience. And finally, that expanded reach helps you create a really strong, memorable online presence that becomes the engine for your growth. And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? We've seen how this one platform tackles the challenge. So it's worth taking a second to ask yourself, in this super crowded world, is your business truly telling its best story?